Have you had difficulty breathing or any kind of respiratory issues or difficulties with your lungs? Well, then tonight's episode will be especially for you. Welcome to Nature's Mysteries Medicine Show. I'm Michelle Wildflower. Thank you for joining us. And on tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about the the plants that you can use and remedies which can help with improving your respiratory and lung function and condition. So first of all, what I wanted to say is that there's some choices that we make in life that can actually cause mucus, that are mucus producing, that you might not suspect, and I'm not sure if you're aware of. So I just wanted to talk about those first. So the first one that I wanted to mention is that dairy can be very mucus producing. I don't know if you're aware of that, but especially like when my daughters were young, if I noticed that they were had a runny nose or any kind of cough starting or anything like that, I would limit their dairy intake, as well as orange juice, because orange juice, crazy, right? Can actually, I don't think that fresh oranges do that, have the same effect on your body as the processed orange juice, but orange juice and dairy can actually be mucus producing. So if you're feeling like you're having any kind of breathing difficulties or respiratory issues or problems with your lungs, then maybe you want to start just, do a little cleanse and steer clear of any kind of dairy and orange juice. Just take a little break from them for a couple weeks and see how you feel. If you end up improving that lung function, then you'll know that those were inhibiting it, and that there's something that you might want to choose when you decide that you want to eat dairy. If you know that you feel like you're a little under the weather, or you're feeling like you're having some breathing difficulties, maybe then dairy wouldn't be the wisest choice for you on those days, and you could choose some other plants, teas, or other remedies that actually improve your lung function instead of inhibiting it. And we'll jump right into those. So ginger, so there's actually a couple different functions or actions of herbs that you're going to want to use if you're trying to improve your lung health. And two of those that we're going to talk about right now are expectorants and decongestants. So an expectorant is an herb that actually helps to loosen and expel phlegm, whereas that could be by making sure that you have like a productive cough, so that you're actually getting up the mucus that is congestant, that's giving you congestion issues and impairing your breathing. So whereas an antitussive or a cough suppressant would be for like a drier cough, to try to help your body fight the urge to cough. And the two that I'm going to talk about right now that I wanted to tell you about are ginger and nettle. And both of them are, I was going to say marshmallow. Actually, marshmallow and ginger are actually great expectorants, and I talked about them in my book, Discover the Essence of Plant Medicine, the 5 Principles of Life-Saving Herbs, Cannabis Edition. And we went over all of the properties of those plants, because they have a lot more than just benefits for lung health. They have many other benefits, like for digestive health and all kinds of other issues. So for respiratory health, you could choose marshmallow, which is very soothing, and like we said, it'll help to loosen that phlegm and make sure you have productive coughs, which can help improve airflow. And then if you were looking for decongestants to kind of remove that congestion, some of them actually dry up mucus, or they might make the membranes in your nose smaller, so that it makes it easier for you to breathe. And ginger is another one that does that. So if you had any kind of respiratory issues, ginger would be great all around for you to use. And echinacea is another one that can do that. And we talked about these in my book as well as in our class, the Holistic Health Practitioner program at the Nature's Mysteries Academy of Holistic Health, our new school that we started. And we just finished up our spring session. We're open for enrollment now for our fall session, and we're actually having a sale where you could save 10% on your enrollment. And remember, upon completion of that program, you can apply to the American Association of Drugless Practitioners to become a board certified holistic health practitioner. So how would that feel to turn your passion into your profession and actually make money from teaching others about herbal remedies and making herbal remedies? The book has over 150 different recipes in it. And my book was actually written as an herbal course for the University of Natural Health. And it's a prerequisite. All the students that go through the school have to read my book and take my course. And that's the book that we are also using at my school. And like I said, there's over 150 different recipes. You'll learn 99 herbal definitions. There's 9 chapters. It's a lot more than just herbs. If you go and check out our reviews, our students have given us some great reviews saying how much our course has actually changed their life in more ways than one. And it's not just about learning about herbal medicine. It's learning about lifestyle choices that we're making every day that either are decreasing our immune function or improving it. And just, other toxins in our environment that we need to be aware of, and studies that have brought some of that information to light. There's lots of research backing all the information in the book, and yeah, it's about 650 pages, so definitely keep you busy. And the program is set up to be, it's a 12-week program, and we meet once a week virtually. So you have time in between to try to process that information, and we get together. And then there's also a Facebook group where 2 discussions a week are posted in there just to kind of, keep everyone in the loop. And if you have any questions, you can speak with the other students that are taking the course as well. And that was a lot of fun. It was great getting to know everybody. And here's my dog, Shadow. And so, yeah. So there's the group chat, and everyone got to, really connect in there and ask each other questions and just kind of create a little herbal community of like-minded students, like-minded people that are students from the school that enjoy talking about herbs and remedies and other things that we come in contact with in our daily lives, that you might not expect. One of our students actually put in there she was at a store just looking for a shelf, and there was actually on one of the shelves a label on there that said that the product was known to cause cancer in the state of California. And this is a shelf we're talking about, So just like that, there's toxins everywhere that you might not be aware of that, might be lurking that you aren't noticing. And so we talk about a lot of that, and as well as ways to detox and rebuild your immune system. And you can check it out at naturesmysteries.com. Like I said, we're having a sale right now, so you can enjoy 10% off the tuition. And we would love to have you join us. It's going to be a great class with lots of information, and you'll walk away with a board certification in holistic health. How great would that be? What kind of game changer could that be for your business? So you can, like I said, go to naturesmysteries.com, or you can check out our Facebook page at Nature's Mysteries Academy of Holistic Health. And we're always posting, daily tidbits and information about immune building and plants and herbal history. And so you can give us a follow there just to keep up to date. We're also posting any kind of offers or specials that we are that are being offered on there, so you can just keep up to date with that as well. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all we had for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week on Nature's Mysteries Medicine Show when we discover the essence of plant medicine. Thanks so much. Take care.